Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope that everything is amazing in your life, and I hope that these meditations have been working for you. Well, maybe not working, but I hope you've been taking the time to think about them, because we don't expect progress right away. It's a process. These meditations are a process of training your mind to be aware of yourself, the world, and the whole complex system that we live in. So, number 18. If the soul speaks to you, don't wait for the confirmation of the intellect. Trust the divine voice, obey the divine impulse. Follow out the road traced by sages, by prophets, by teachers, verified by disciples who in the present day have trodden it and who know it to lead to the rightful goal, from proofs of the existence of the soul. So there are many things brought up in this meditation. It's kind of a long one. But the very first sentence, let's talk about that first. If the soul speaks to you, don't wait for the confirmation of the intellect. First thing, what is the soul? That's one of the things that we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. So the soul, in some cultures known as the God within, or your essence, or your true self, or who you are. But in a lot of cultures, who you are can be really blurry to look at because you have the ego and you have the true self. The true self is more of the God within. So if that speaks to you, that's what's known as intuition, your gut feeling. And it's something that, especially in Hinduism and Buddhism, they tell you to listen to. And that's exactly what this first sentence is saying. If the soul speaks to you, don't wait for the confirmation of the intellect. Trust the divine voice. Obey the divine impulse. But to back up, what is the intellect? The intellect is the voice of reason. That's your ego talking. That's the other voice. That's your brain, not your soul. That's the chemical, physical reason going on inside of your head. It is said in Hinduism and Taoism to not trust that voice, to just whatever feeling you get, go with it. Just go with the flow. So trust the divine voice, obey the divine impulse. Don't listen to reason, listen to your intellect, though reason can be helpful sometimes. Everything is nuanced, you'll come to find. So trust the divine voice, obey the divine impulse, follow out the road traced by sages, prophets, teachers, verified by disciples who in the present day have trodden it. The path has already been taken by many, many others before us. It's not like we're the very first ones to be on it. Many people have reached enlightenment. Buddha himself is one of the first ones, well, more popular known ones today to have reached the enlightenment, the nirvana state. Follow example of Buddhist monks, important Taoist speakers, ancient philosophers from the East and the West. Follow their example. There's plenty of literature out there to read, to learn about the path to take. This is just one of them. This is actually a collection of all the other writings that all the other philosophers and theologians have written, and gurus and all of them. So they know about the path. They know it leads to the rightful goal. My battery died, but that's okay. The show must go on. So people have already taken the goal, and they've written all about it. Read the literature, read the manifestos, the texts, the scriptures, the everything. People have been on the path all throughout history, and now it's your turn. So pay attention to your gut feeling and follow other people's examples. Have a good day.